Hello, everyone. Wave meteorologist Jessica Dobson here with a check of your forecast on this beautiful Saturday that we've seen so far. If you are watching, feel free to leave a comment with where you're watching from, how you spent the weekend. Let me know if you're excited for fall or summer, or not summer. I guess we're going to have summer-like weather this week, but just let me know what you're feeling because we do have big changes on the way for this upcoming week. Some will make some people happy and changes that maybe won't. So a little bit for everyone. But here is a live look outside. Check it out. It is beautiful out there. A beautiful sunset happening right now. And this is from our downtown Louisville Skytrack camera. And it's really a clear night. And that's going to help for our temperatures to cool off, in fact. So I'll wait a second for a couple more of you guys to hop on here before I really start to get into the nitty gritty of the forecast. Nothing that's going to be too groundbreaking, but today we did make it to a high of 86, so we ran a little warm, even warmer than what we were probably anticipating, but that's okay. 86 was our high today. Overnight lows, or morning low we saw was 61, so even just compared to where we typically see temperatures for this time of year, we were quite warm. So obviously nowhere near the record we saw in not too long ago, 2019, of 98 degrees. Oof, that would be brutal. But temperatures right now, we're still holding on to 81 degrees right now in the city. So it is a rather mild evening, warm, arguably, some would say. So temperatures, even outside the city, though, are dipping down to the 60s already. 68 in E-Town, 72 in Lebanon, 83 still in North Vernon. That might be we'll have to check out that sensor. That might be a little bit of an outlier. That sensor might have gotten a little skewed. But anywho, it is 72 degrees in Jeffersonville to Eminence, 75 in Frankfurt. So most of us are checking in anywhere from the low to mid 70s. So we're cooling off a little bit here through as the sun sets, especially. We'll really start to see cooler temperatures take hold. All right, so here's how the rest of tonight plays out. We do dip down into the 50s and 60s tonight, pretty similar to what we saw earlier this morning. Nothing that's going to be too refreshing, nothing frosty, of course. But it's going to be a fairly nice morning. A little warm and muggy at times, just because we do have some patchy fog that will be possible, especially in those low-lying areas or even just like open fields. We see that develop pretty often because we're going to be staying fairly calm in terms of our winds tonight. Skies will clear out. And so that helps with the formation of fog. So that's what we're going to be expecting for tonight. Just kind of foggy and cool, very similar to what we've seen over the last couple of mornings, but maybe not as bad as what we saw this morning. This morning, it was pretty dense. So not ideal. But tomorrow's temperatures, we're going to be warming up again. I might actually bump this up to 86 tomorrow because we did make it to 86 today. I was going back and forth about that, but I kept it at 85 for now. So there might be an update to that temperature before tonight is all said and done with. But 85, again, it will be the high temperature tomorrow afternoon after a cool start to our day. So we're going to see like a 25-degree temperature swing between tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to head out to, like, say, the pumpkin patch, I know that is such a popular thing to do this time of year. And I know it's crazy to me how in all of the department stores, I've noticed everyone is selling sweaters and jackets and shackets and coats. And I'm like, it is still in the 80s. It's wild to me. Even when I was living at the beach in Myrtle Beach, the stores there would be selling sweaters so early on. And I'm like, we live in the South. We live in South Carolina. We're not going to be seeing sweater weather anytime soon. But they bring them out as early as they can. I feel like it's with pumpkin spice. Things come out earlier and earlier. But so let's talk about this upcoming week. Tomorrow, 85, as I mentioned, for our high. A lot of sunshine, you'll see, dry weather. So if you have outdoor plans, you'll be fine if you can manage the hot temperatures. And yes, I'm saying hot because it is going to be hot. 86 by Monday, 88 by Tuesday. And we'll hold that through at least Wednesday. But the difference between Tuesday and Wednesday, clouds will increase a little bit by Wednesday. And that is where the real fun begins. Oh my gosh, I haven't had any comments yet. Maybe they're just not coming through. If you guys are out there, feel free to leave a comment if you can. I know on Twitter you can't. So, anywho, cold front, it's going to arrive later on this week. And that is what's going to be helping to bring us, for one, some much needed rain, even though the rain chances are going to be fairly light as of right now. Pretty scattered. I think the majority of the rain will likely arrive first things Friday morning, pretty early on. And then we'll expect those shower chances to kind of off and on linger as the front slowly pushes through. And actually, you need to update this graphic. This model in particular has it moving by a little slower. So rain chances could stick around as late as very early Saturday morning. It kept us at a 10% chance for Saturday morning. But with this cold front, we're talking some fall-like temperatures. I know everyone's been wanting like pumpkin spice weather and like sweater weather, all that good stuff. It's coming. We usually see at least, a couple of these fronts this time of year before we see the one that is the end all be all. This one probably won't be it just yet, I don't think. But this is going to be a powerful front. Temperatures this weekend in the 60s for highs. That's right. That's not our low. That's our high. So if you have been delaying getting your sweatshirts and sweaters out like myself, you probably want to start to get on that, because by the end of this week, it's going to be feeling a little more like fall. It's going to be feeling a little crisp outside. It's going to be chilly, arguably, and especially in the mornings, because we have lows that are going to be dipping down into the 40s, low 40s. So yeah, big changes. All right, here is your 10-day earliest alert. So temperatures are going to be anywhere from the mid to upper 80s for at least Wednesday, as I mentioned. I wouldn't be surprised if this number did go up to even 90 degrees. We've been kind of going a little back and forth. I brought us back down after this morning, but then now as the evening data is starting to come in, I'm like, it's always fun to go back and forth. So just trying to watch how that plays out, especially Wednesday, because the clouds are going to move in and that might put a lid on temperatures a little bit. Regardless, midweek is going to be the hottest. Tuesday, Wednesday, those will be the two hottest days of the week. After that, showers, maybe a few thunderstorms will roll in Thursday night and into early Friday. That's where we have the best chances of seeing some of those showers early Friday morning. And then look at that high on Friday. We only make it to 75 at best. And then Friday night, 53 will be our low. Of course, this is for Louisville. Areas outside the Louisville Metro will be cooler than that. 68 by Saturday for our high. Our low Saturday night, 47, 65 by Sunday. And again, this is sunny and dry too. I will see a few clouds Sunday, but all in all, still partly to mostly sunny at this point. Hopefully we don't have to change it too much, but because we are technically a week or so out from this. Columbus Day, 68 and 69 by Tuesday. So yeah, overnight lows in the 40s. Yep, it's very much on brand, I feel like, for us in the Ohio Valley, for us to see this kind of weather. Just because, I mean, gosh, it is very on brand for us to see big temperature swings like this. Okay, a couple of you guys are finally commenting. Hello, David. He says, excellent. Also, David Thorpe says, hey, Jessica. Hello to you, David. This is how the 10-day is playing out. We do have rain at least. Thank goodness, right? We did get that drought update on Thursday, but it missed a lot of the rain that we saw this previous week, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. That was awesome. It was so loud, though. I know it wasn't awesome for everyone. I slept pretty much almost all the way through it. I was tired, but that's also pretty typical for me to sleep through things. But okay, I'm just rambling at this point. I don't think we have too many questions. This is not a very complex forecast, but there are some things to look forward to, which I always try to point out. So a little bit for everybody. If you like the hot temperatures, if you like the cool temperatures, if you like rain, there you go. Sunshine, we got it. Okay. I am going to be hopping off here. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Saturday night. We did not have weekend sunrise this morning. We will not have it tomorrow either due to the Ryder's Cup. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's golf. Very important golf tournament thing, sports related. Um, so that it was what takes over our regular programming. And I know absolutely nothing truly about golf. So I leave that up to Dusty Baker. But we are going to be back here tonight at 11. I'll still be in updating the forecast and everything tomorrow morning. So if you're curious what the forecast, it will be changing by tomorrow, or it will be updated by tomorrow morning. So just download the Wave Weather app and you'll see that if you're trying to make those plans and whatnot. And if there's any sort of dense fog advisories, kind of like what we had this morning, it will let you know if there's one in your area, especially if those notifications turned on. But okay, I'll stop rambling. We'll see you tonight at 11 with Dusty Baker and Noelle. See you then.